Hey there, I'm Everlast. If that means nothing to you, that's understandable. But nevertheless, I used to be the rank 1 Vi actually, and I played some really good league 3-4 months ago. I played against the best players on the server, EOS, Grandmaster, Challenger, full lobbies, and I played really good. I felt like I could compete with them, beat some LEC players, all that. It was really fun, so excited. But this split, it's just I haven't been able to play my best. I just haven't figured it out. I'm struggling a lot, and I went on and dropped the slowest diamond, and I was really frustrated. I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong because I was trying so hard, making my best effort, but it just didn't work out, and I was kind of stuck, frustrated, and questioning everything. Maybe it's because Vi is so low, maybe I was riding that wave, maybe I'm just tired, maybe I'm on autopilot, maybe I need to take a long break, maybe I'm just slumping, I need to push on through, but it turns out it wasn't any of those things, or maybe it was all of those things, and it just made me play worse. But what actually snapped me out of it was two things which helped me like instantly. I figured it out, I got back to where I wanted to be, and I really wanted to share with you because there's just two simple mindsets or ways of thinking in the game that made me play so much better and take much better fights, execute a lot better. Everything just started to fall into place, and within 3 days, I was playing against Grandmaster junglers and I'm beating them from having to lose to autofill Diamond 2 players, where I wouldn't lose to ever before. But I'm finally back. It feels great, and I really want you guys to learn the same thing. Maybe it can help you out, so let's dive into it. So the first one was to flip my mindset from thinking about what I wanted to do and think about what the enemy wants to do, and not only how they want to play the game, but that just cooldowns themselves. I was skipping proper steps and proper counterplay, and when I start to flip this back around, I instantly start to win a lot more fights and getting those kills, because they used to just escape and I didn't do it properly. But it was because I wasn't properly thinking about, when I tried to fight him, what will he actually do? Is it reasonable for me to get a kill here if he does this? And I wasn't thinking about that. I was kind of just rushing it and skipping the steps, trying to make it too easy. I just wanted to go gank because I need this gank to work, and it doesn't really work like that if you actually think about what the enemy can do and not just assuming that they're going to make a mistake or just like not play at all. Will it actually work? And I'm going to shift my mindset from thinking about what the enemy wants to do all the time. Do they have flash? Do they have this, that, and the other thing? It doesn't really matter, because then you can play around it. And when I did that, I knew exactly what I needed to do. I didn't need to think about what I want to do with my champion, because if I know what he wants to do, then I also will know what I want to do. So that really helped me out. When I go gank the Fiora, I'm just going to charge the Vaiku, wait out the parry, then go in for the kill. When Ezreal is trying to escape my gank, I'm just going to wait for him to arc and shift so I can land my skill. All those things, when you start to think about that properly, that way he's not going to arc and shift away from your spell, because you're going to hit it and that's going to be the kill, which is going to snowball the whole game, and you start winning more games that way. And it really worked out. So remember that. Think about the counterplay, not just what you want to do. Second one is to don't flip fights, and they're kind of connected because it's going to make it a lot easier for you to know what a flip is. If you think about the first step, which is how the enemy wants to play it. If you know what the enemy can do, is it reasonable for you to get a kill here? Can you actually win the fight? So don't take fights if you're not 100% sure you're able to win that fight. That's like what you want to think about. It's not reasonable to think that you can make this perfect decision every time, of course, and sometimes you're going to mess up mechanically too, but for the most part, I think you do know if you're taking just a flip fight that you don't really know the result of, or if you're taking a fight that you can actually imagine in your head what you're doing. This is going to work. If I just do this, that's working, because he wants to do that, but that's not going to be enough. And when you start doing that, it's going to work out so much better. And don't try to think in absolutes. So the enemy gets the Drake, that's okay. You can make another play. You don't need to flip this fight right now, because there will come opportunities later on. And when I started to don't take this flip fights and take it too like loosely, or take too light on those small details, that really adds up over an entire game, and that made me win so much more, because you will get those 80-20s just a little bit later. Don't take the 50-50, just wait a little bit, be patient, and it will come. And when you only take good fights, you're gonna get a lot of kills, and you're gonna get a lot of successful ganks and fights and all that, and it's gonna work out, because as long as they're all successful, that's gonna be good. And if you're dead, you're gonna lose out on a lot of opportunities because you went for a 50-50 instead of waiting for 4 to 5 seconds. Suddenly, now it's an amazing opportunity, but you're stuck in base because you died to a stupid fight, and you know it. And this is just very small, and it sounds maybe easy, but really try, because it made me play so much better, like much better. And maybe it's just me, but I hope it's not. Keep smashing it. I'm gonna have a new video on mindset coming soon, which I think will be absolutely fantastic. So hit the subscribe button if you're interested, and I'll see you next one.